Here we go. Let's move into the bugs. The Battle of Helm's Deep, but with a bunch of neck beards. Yay! Today's bug is the blue dasher, which is a dragonfly. In case you can't tell from the picture, it's a dragonfly. Oh no, I'm yawning. I'm sorry. Wow. So just the Battle of Helm's Deep. Yeah, it's the Battle of Helm's Deep. Today's bug is the blue dasher, Pachydiplax longipennis. I could be saying the name completely wrong, but yeah. All the dragonfly pics in this one, they were taken by me. Wow. Yeah, I'm pretty cool. I'm kind of a professional bug picture taker. Longer what? 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 Long and pee-pee. Do not reproduce without permission. But yeah, this one on this first one, this one on this first one, this one on this first one right here. This picture I took after a rainy night, and I came out for a morning walk around our retention pond in our apartment complex, and there she was, or rather, there he was in this case. That's a boy, trying to dry off. They're so cool. I love dragonflies. All right, next slide. Oh, wait. I'm the one doing the slides. I have to press the button. Okay. Wow. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at this. Amazing. This is a female. This is a female blue dasher. They look quite different, as you can see. Halbrook! Dipshit! Welcome in. Hello. So nice to see you. Hi. All right. And then we'll talk more about the visual differences between males and females. But Nelly yelling loud enough to go get you to come into a room to click the mouse for the next slide. Oh, I should be quieter, huh? She might be trying to go back to sleep. Okay. All right. So I mentioned this yesterday, but the way that I've been doing these bug presentations organization-wise is title card with the actual species, another picture of the species, and then the next slide is the general, like, largest grouping that makes the most sense for the general public. So in this case, dragonflies. Hardcore Hunter, hi! Welcome in. Hello. Hi, good morning. Hello. Okay, so yeah, dragonflies are kind of cool. They're kind of cool guys. They're very interesting to like just sit down and watch and observe and take pictures of and try to keep track of. They're so fast. Dragonflies. I'm just gonna start reading. Dragonflies are one of, if not the most successful predators, with a hunting success rate up to 97%. For perspective, I think that for the next highest hunting success rate, it's like about 90% even. I don't remember what animal. But they are so good at fucking hunting, dude. At 97%, that's insane. Well, for reference, let's look at what's a lion's hunting success rate? Google, tell me. A single well, yeah, a lion's not a good example actually, since they use multi-animal hunting. What's another one? What's a cool animal? A tiger. What's a tiger's hunting success rate for reference? Tiger's hunting success rate is estimated to be between 5 and 20%. Compare like that to this guy. Ooh, if these guys were big It would be over. I think there's an anime where there's like giant dragonfly monsters that was on Netflix for a little bit. It's like a 3D one, but the monsters look like giant dragonflies with like human skull faces. Whoa. Nuts. Crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't an anime. Yeah. Oh, I would be more surprised if there wasn't an anime. Yes, exactly. Yeah, 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 yeah. Um, but yeah, 97%. That's an insane number. Um, they're capable of eating hundreds of insects a day. Uh, so this is also counting very, very, very small insects like mosquito larvae. Like the dragonflies are very opportunistic, and they will also conserve energy by we'll talk about how they hunt later, you know. But it includes things like mosquito larvae and other like marine things that can't move super fast. So it's a little skewed, but work smarter, not harder. They're very maneuverable. They're capable of hovering and going in pretty much every direction. It's very cool. Love it. Love to see it. Cunty. Iconic. I fear she slays. If I remember correctly, my ecology textbook said most predators hover around 10% success rate. Yes, a lot of predators, they're going to be in that 10% success rate range. When you're looking at like pack tactics, I think it goes up to. What does it go up to? I think it goes up to the 20s. But I don't quite remember the number. Oh shit. Okay. Now dragonflies are in the suborder Epiprocta, which is part of order Odonata, which they share with damselflies. There's further classification for most of the dragonflies that you see. It goes suborder Epiprocta, infraorder. I forget what the infraorder is for most of the ones that we see. I think it's like Anisoptera or something like that. I might be very wrong. But the suborder Epiprocta is divided into two groups, two infraorders of dragonflies. Most dragonflies that you see are going to be part of one particular infraorder, and then there's only one species in the other one. And I forget what the defining features of that particular species is. Maybe we should do a presentation on that one someday, but I don't know how much research has been done on it. Here's the thing with these bug presentations. Scientists aren't prioritizing bugs. They're not always researching bugs. And also, a lot of what we assume to know about insects is like just inferred by species of the same genus or similar species. There's not research done specifically into just the one, because then people would never stop researching bugs. There's so many bugs. I mean, look at my fact down at the bottom here. There are thousands of species of dragonfly alone. That's nuts. Sources range anywhere between 2,000 to 7,000. There's not a clear number on how many kinds of dragonflies there are. It's a little crazy in dragonfly world. Bastards, stop making boner pills and research bugs, please. Come on. But dragonflies have aquatic nymphs known as naiads. Nymphs, aquatic, like the naiads from Greek mythology, the water nymphs, which are also predatory. I don't quite know what their success rate is, but yeah, they're pretty scary actually. They'll take down like big ass tadpoles and shit. Sometimes little frogs. Kind of nuts. Okay, next slide. I think we've covered. Oh, we didn't cover every fact. What the fuck? They're on every continent except Antarctica, which I think is to be expected. I don't think Antarctica has a booming bug population, believe it or not. Okay, next slide, please. Oh, okay. I forgot I did that. Penness, longipenness. And Herat, hi, welcome in. Or so they would have you believe. You might be onto something here. Who's out there looking for bugs? They're all looking at penguins and shit. It would be a cool presentation. Ooh, yeah, it would. So, this is actually a very widely distributed species. It's found all through America, a lot of Canada, and then also the Bahamas. The species name means long wings. Their wings actually aren't particularly long. However, the female does have a slightly shorter abdomen, so it gives the impression of a longer set of wings. Wow, crazy. What do you know? An optical illusion. Oh my god. What is this song? From the start. Okay. Thank you, Isabel. They're very territorial. They'll fight each other and other species for rights to best perches, and they'll sometimes guard these perches for hours. They will fight each other. I have witnessed it firsthand. They'll like collide into each other, and you just hear like the buzzing of their wings as they like slap into each other. It's kind of nuts. Yet again, women are tricking us. Yeah. Wed, hi! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, hi, hi. Yeah. They're really cool. I like them. I say after looking at every picture of a bug ever, I'm like staring at the pictures that I took going, wow, they're so cool. I'm so tired. Okay. The way they hunt, and this could be a big contributor to their success rate, honestly. They'll wait for prey to come close enough to whatever perch they're resting on, and then they like zoom, they zip out to get it, and they're very fast. They're very fast, and they're very good at grabbing. They prefer smaller prey, compared to other dragonfly species, which will just go after kind of anything. Um, and then they are sexually dimorphic. So there's color variation between male and female. And then, like I mentioned before, abdomen length. Immature males have very similar colors to the females with like a few small differences. You can look and see that these two are different when you have them side by side, but we'll kind of just touch on what the differences are out loud in case maybe you don't have eyes. Uh, the male is blue. It is the blue dasher. The male is blue. It has blue eyes, uh, or jade green, as I've heard some people describe it. And then I think that it also has some color on the wings in some instances, like a little bit of dark, like a little bit of brown or a little bit of gray towards the inner wing where it meets with the body. Not all the time, just on occasion. Just like Sonic. Yeah, it's just like Sonic. The boy is Sonic. The boys are Sonic. The species name is Sonic long penis. And then the female and immature males, they have like this kind of tiger stripe thing going on, which is very cool. And then their eyes have two colors. They have like a dark reddish brown and that jade green bluish color on the bottom half there. And then the males will keep that eye color for a little bit until they become more mature, and then they'll get that jade green all the way through. And then there are some instances of older females getting like a dusty blue color to them, not to the extent of like a sexually mature male, but you know, just a little bit of blue, around the edges. And also there are occasions where the females will have the green eyes, the blue eyes all the way through instead of the split color. Okay, next slide. So, wow, look at that. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? See, here's what I mean. The male here has this little bit of amber around the body. This is a young male, but you can see the eyes have the red on top there. But yeah, this is a male. This is a male here. That's very cool. Thank you, Ed. I appreciate it. So adults are most often seen from June to October. Um, what little Mai is screaming. The naiads can survive in water with lower oxygen content, which Florida biologists will sometimes use to indicate water quality. I don't know how exactly they establish it. I think that the presence of a blue dasher naiad and maybe only a blue dasher naiad or just very few other species, like a lack of biodiversity, that is the indicator that they're looking for, and the blue dasher just happens to be part of that. I don't think it's exclusively the blue dasher that they're looking for. Larvae don't all emerge from the water at the same time. This is called asynchronous emergence, and this is caused by a number of things. So sometimes the dragonflies will have multiple broods being laid at different times throughout the laying season. So like they'll have a brood at the beginning of this month and a brood at the beginning of the next month or at the end of the same month or something like that. And then it'll also depend on whether their main predator, the green darner, Anax junius, is present. If they are present, then you'll only see kind of the stronger specimens coming out of the water. The weaker larvae will retain their larval form for a little bit longer. And then this is something I touched on before in other bug presentations. They spend a lot of time as a little baby. As a little baby. They live several years. But up to 2 of those years are spent as naiads. So 2 years, and then they have like a year and a half as an adult, maybe tops. In a very lucky case. Okay. And then this one, there's conflicting information on this. It's possible that blue dashers are a migratory species of dragonfly. That people, I want to say there's a population in California. I don't remember where exactly it was. I want to say there's a population in California that goes up and down the coast according to like the temperature changes. Yeah, like I said, like I say in literally the text right there, I'm inclined to believe they're not migratory. I think it's only select populations migrating based on temperature changes. I don't think they're a truly migratory species. I think it's just one group adapting to its environment the best it can, really. Pistola, hi! Welcome in! Hello, hello. Thank you so much for the sippy sip. They live way longer than I expected. Yeah, but I mean, honestly, it's kind of surprising how long a lot of insects live. Oh, we should touch on. I keep saying touch on. We should do a presentation on one of the longer lived ant species or termites or something. Like, oh, those live so long. They live so long, dude. Well, we'll do an ant species at some point. I just have to pick one, I guess. But yeah, that's I think that about wraps up the bug presentation for the blue dasher. Thank you. Wow, look at that. That's a young male right there, by the way. That's a young man. A young man. No, thank you. Oh, no, thank you. Hi, Dennis. Welcome in. We should touch on, just reflects your feeling of touching every insect. It does feel like that, dude. Oh, wow, we did it. No, thank you. Thank you.